Check 1 2. We are back at it again. Once again, my friend. Chef Paul Michael, Bourbon Headzzz. What is going on out there? Hey, let's go Big Blue. I know y'all gonna lose anyway, but let's go Big Blue. So, once again, we back at it. We are back at it. Chef Paul Michael, Bourbon Headzzz. How's everybody doing out there tonight? I see what you see what's in front of me, right? I know y'all see what's in front of me. I want to give a big shout out to Broken Barrel Whiskey out in Los Angeles. I asked these guys for some samples because I had some of their 95 prior to getting the samples, which you see right here, and I liked it. And I asked these guys, hey, how's it possible for me to get some samples and review some of your bourbon? And guess what? They came through. Appreciate you, Broken Barrel. And it's not a biased review just because they sent me bottles. If the bottle ain't good, I'm going to let you know. But thank you once again, Broken Barrel. So if you see these out there, I mean, they got an extensive lineup. But if you see these out there, grab yourself one, see how it do yourself. So stay tuned. About to get back at it. We're going to crack these bottles. We're going to crack one of these bottles. We're going to decide what we're going to crack tonight. And we're going to figure it out. Like I already said, I already had the 95. But he sent me another one. Appreciate it, though, because I liked it. So let's do what we got to do, though. So stay tuned on this one. We're going to crack these bottles. We're going to enjoy them. So let me see what we got here. So like I said, Broken Barrel is a whiskey company out of Los Angeles. And they sent me these 4 samples. So like I said, I already had the 95. They sent me a 95, which is right here is the small batch Kentucky straight bourbon. It's sitting at 95 proof. They also sent me the Broken Barrel Americana. It's 100 proof, a straight American whiskey finished with Broken Barrel staves. We're going to talk about the Broken Barrel staves. Then they actually sent me the one I like the best. I love Cask Strength. I never had theirs before, but I love Cask Strength. They sent me the Broken Barrel Cask Strength. This one's sitting at 115 proof. And I'm also in love rye too. And they sent me the bottle of Hershey rye. Kentucky straight rye. This one's sitting at 105 proof. So since I am a rye type of guy, we're going to crack the rye. Yeah, we're going to crack the rye tonight. Let's see what this rye do. Nice pop. Like I said, this is the Broken Barrel Hershey rye. It's Kentucky straight rye, sitting at 105 proof, and 52.5 APV. The cool thing about Broken Barrel, they throw these little mash bills and these oak bills on the bottle. So on here, the mash bill is 95% rye and 5% malted barley. The oak bill is 40% ex-bourbon barrels, 40% new French oak barrel, and 20% sherry cask. So like I said, Broken Barrel, they take this Broken Barrel staves and they put it into their bourbon and they age it like that. Well, you know, since it's considered a bourbon, so it's got to be aged at least 2 years. So in the rye, they took broken ex-bourbon staves, broken new French oak staves, and then the sherry cask staves. So this is the rye sitting at 105 proof. Like I said, I want to give a shout out to Nick, man. Nick, you came through, bro. You really did. So the smell in rye is awesome. Like, I mean, I love the smell of rye. You get that pretzel, you get that yeast smell, you get that, like, that deli marble rye smell. You're getting some cinnamon on the back end. I'm getting little sweet notes that must be from the sherry cask. Let's see how these legs looking on you. Okay. Coming down nice, coming down nice. But nah, cheers, folks. This is the Broken Barrel Hershey Rye, 105 proof. If you like rye whiskey, try it out. Cheers. Spicy. Not getting that sweet ting, that sweetness. More of a spicy pungence. I get the rye. I don't get the sweetness how I smelled on my notes when I smelled it. Get the rye in there. Rye and spice. Rye and spice. Hold on, guys. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, it's nothing sweet. Get a light cinnamon note. The rye is very good. A lot of pepper in the end. I guess the oak pepper. I guess from the pepper from the oak. A lot of pepper on there. It's an okay rye. I mean, I can't say it's not a bad rye. I can't say it's a good rye. It's an okay rye. I mean, I like my rye with a little, get the rye to it. Then we get a little sweet taste to it. But this one is not giving me that. It's more of a just straight pepper, rye, oak. But nah, if you see this one out there, guys, this is the Broken Barrel out of Los Angeles distillery. The mash bill, like I said before, is a 95% rye, 5% malted barley. The oak bill with the broken staves would be ex-bourbon barrels, 40%, 40% new French oak barrels, and 20% sherry cask. So, I mean, if you see them out there, try it for yourself. And we're going to get back to these other bottles, but not tonight. So, like I said, I appreciate Broken Barrel. They sent me the cask strength. I'm waiting to crack this one. I want to try this one so bad. And they sent me the Americana. This one's like 100 proof. It looks smooth, I guess. We take a light. But I said I already been sipping on the 95. But we got a foliage. But I said I already been sipping on the 95. But let's dibble and dab with the 95 again. Let's go back on it. That's the 95. I already had this one for about maybe 2 months. 95 from Broken Barrel. Now this the mash bill on the 95 small batch is 70% corn, 21% rye, and 9% malted barley. The oak bill is 40% ex-bourbon barrels, 40% French oak barrels. It's the same oak bill as the rye. Hold up, do they all say the same oak bill? Oh, they are the same oak bill, huh? Hold on a minute here. No, they're not. All right, because this one, the Americana, is a different oak bill. All right, so right now, as I see, the cask strength, the rye, and the 95 is all the same oak build. But on the Americana, the oak build is a little different, which it is charred American oak, toasted American oak, and American apple brandy cask. Okay, so that's on the Americana. So you take why I call it Americana. So here, this is the 95. We tried the rye. I told you I'm a big rye guy, but that one ain't really do it. It was tasteful, but not as what I was looking for. So let's go back to the 95, which I did love. See, the 95 is smooth, sweet. You get a little on the back end, not too much of the pepper. Get a little vanilla, get a little cinnamon. It's all right. Cheers, y'all. But if you see them out there, cop one. Support them. Broken Barrel. awesome distillery. I mean, awesome winery. I mean, whiskery, whatever you call it. They're making their own whiskeys. I mean, they got the little technology somewhere like Maker's Mark where they put the staves into it. But nah, check them out, man. Broken Barrel. Chef Paul Michael, Bourbon Headzzz. Peace.